In the vast, interconnected network of the modern world, where data flows like rivers and every piece of information is a key to understanding, we find ourselves confronted with a profound and unsettling logical puzzle. It's a mystery not of history or forgotten civilizations, but of the very reality we inhabit. A truth that, if you truly understood it, might change the way you see yourself and everyone around you. The question is simple, yet the answer is anything but. Are you, right now, in the top 10% of Americans? It's a question led up images of towering skyscrapers and private jets, of Wall Street tycoons and tech billionaires in Patagonia vests. But what if the truth was far stranger? What if the path to the top wasn't what you thought? What if a terrifying number of people aren't even on the map? The logical human brain, designed to categorize and organize, immediately jumps to the most obvious metric do you bring in: the numbers, which we've painstakingly sourced from the depths of the U.S. Census Bureau and the Bureau of Labor Statistics are both illuminating and disturbing. To be in the top half of America financially, your household needs to bring in a modest $8,720 per year. That's it. For half the income is less. To reach the top 25%, you need to earn $144,670. And to crack the top 10%, to join that elusive upper echelon income of $234,769 is the benchmark. Now, for the truly shocking number, the length of state, the foul titans of finance and industry have a household income at least $31,500. But this logical approach is deeply flawed, a house of cards waiting to collapse. Here is a terrifying logical paradigm does not equal wealth. We are a nation of phantom millionaires, of individuals earning six figures, and yet standing on the precipice of financial ruin. They are the ones with the sleek Cybertrucks and the designer clothes, but their lives are a ticking time bomb of crime debt. A high income can be a gilded cage, a prison built of expensive tastes and poor decisions. The logical brain tells us that if more, you are richer, but the cold, hard reality is that what you save is what truly defines your position in the financial hierarchy. So let's discard the illusion and into a more accurate and frankly, more frightening metric: emergency savings. How much breathing room do you have when the unexpected strikes? The answer for a staggering number of Americans is none. The data on this is so sparse and so dire that we have to rely on educated guesses, but the logical conclusions are horrifying. A recent study revealed that only 49% of at least $1,000 saved for an emergency. That means over half of the country, 165 million people, are one flat tire, one medical bill, or one broken appliance shall collapse. To be in the top half of America in this category, you just need a single Benjamin Franklin. To be in the top 25%, 10,000 is savings account. And to break into that top 10% of emergency preparedness, you would need a minimum of 20,000. It's a low bar, a bar so low that it exposes a deep, systemic sickness at the heart of the world's most powerful economy. A society living on the edge, one bad day away from a fall. But as unsettling as those numbers are, they merely scratch the surface of a far more terrifying truth. A logical investigation reveals a hidden, monstrous entity lurking beneath the surface of American life. It's a silent, suffocating presence that is growing at your every day, a creature made of unpaid bills and deferred dreams, the American debt mountain. From the New York Fed's latest report, we see a graph that looks less like an economic trend and more like a horror movie monster's shadow, growing and consuming everything in its path. Total U.S. household debt has surged to over $18.2 trillion. The average American adult carries a staggering $6,870 in debt, with a monthly payment of nearly $240. This isn't a mystery, it's a horror story. It's the story of a nation shackled, unable to save because every dollar they earn is already spoken for. The story of people working tirelessly just to feed the monster, to keep it from consuming their homes, their cars, and their sanity. This debt monster isn't just a number, it is a psychological terror. A creeping dread that follows millions of people to bed at night. A constant anxiety that gnaws at their sense of security and robs them of how to slay their future. So how do we slay it? As always, lies in logic and discipline. A slow and methodical process that history has shown works. It's the logical opposite of the debt monster: retirement savings. The money you quietly put away, the capital you build while everyone else is spending. The numbers are a testament to power consistency. To be in the top 50% of retirement savers, you only need 13,000 saved. Top 25% are 122,000, and the top 10% requires a nest egg of 460,000. These numbers may seem distant, but that's because they are not just a measure of money. They are a measure of time. This is where the magic, or more accurately, the mathematical inevitability comes into play. Imagine you're 35 and you have nothing saved. You start a logical plan, you get out of debt, and you consistently invest $100 in a month, in just a decade. Your discipline will have payoff and you'll have over 200,000. But the real logical miracle happens in the next 10 years. By age 55, you'll have nearly $760,000. The money you put in is a fraction of that, just $250,000. The rest, more than $500,000, is pure, unadulterated growth. Now here's the most important part after 30 years of consistent, logical action. 65 years old with over 2.2 million in your retirement account. The total you invested was only 360,000. The rest, nearly 2 million, was the universe rewarding your consistency. Rich, quick steam, it's a logical scientific fact. Time is your greatest asset. But the final, most crucial, logical piece of this puzzle is what the financial world calls net worth. This is the one true measure of a person's financial standing. It's the sum total of everything you own, your home, and savings to your Pokémon card collection, minus everything you owe. Your logical investigation leads here to the ultimate truth about wealth. A person can earn a lot, but if they can owe more, their net worth is a dangerous fiction. So let's look at the numbers for the final time. The logical combination of our journey to be in the top 50% of Americans by net worth. You need a net worth of 192,841. Top 25% a net worth of 658,340. And here it is, the grand prize of our logical investigation. The ultimate answer to be in the top 10% of Americans by net worth, you need a staggering 1,927,58. And what about the top 1%? To be in that hyper-exclusive, globally recognized group of individuals, your net worth must be 13,666,778. Now I can hear your logical brain processing this, likely nowhere near that number. And the final, beautiful, and most liberating truth of our investigation is this: who cares? The entire journey we have taken together, from ebb to tap to savings, leads us to a final, profound conclusion. The purpose of this logi where you rank. It was to show you that the number, the rank, the percentile, it's a ghost. The true goal is not to be in the top 10%. The true goal is to achieve financial peace. It is about having enough logical margin in your life to weather the storms and to say no to the soul-crushing terror of the debt monster. It is about a life of freedom and license, where you control your own destiny. The horror story we investigate is a path of 41 happens when we follow the wrong logical path. The true mystery, the only one that matters, is the mystery of your own life. You are not a number. You are not a percentile. You are a logical, conscious being with the power to make choices that will define your own world. Here at Oddworld Files, we explore the strange, the bizarre, and the logically inexplicable aspects of our universe. From forgotten ancient mysteries to the silent, invisible forces that shape our modern world. If you want to continue this journey of logical discovery with us, be sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring the bell so you never miss a new file. Until next time, stay curious and keep your mind open to the mysteries hiding in plain sight.